Hey farm friends, my name's Georgia from Grow My Goodness here in the beautiful Bay of Plenty, New Zealand. Today something super exciting is happening. We are getting our very first hoop house or tunnel house installed. We just had some of the parts show up earlier in the week and the first car has arrived to come and start installing it. I'm not sure if it's going to happen all today, hopefully it does. Anyway, I'm going to bring you guys along and we will check it out. Let's go. We are actually putting this tunnel in over 7 existing beds, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully none of the crops are going to get damaged because they're all planted at the moment. Phil, who is installing the tunnel house for us today, we talked about it and he said it should be absolutely fine. They drill it in by hand. It's just a temporary structure, but it's super strong, so it should be really good. We've talked about the winds that we get here, and we've got this little shelter belt of bushes just here, so it's definitely going in the calmest spot on the property. So this is where it's going to go. So it should cover 7 beds, and it's quite big, it's quite tall, and it's just a little bit longer than the length of our beds. Our beds are 14 meters and the tunnel is just over 16 meters, and we've got our water access here, so we will have to adjust this a little bit. I think the edge of the frame is going to come down right here, so we're probably going to have to take this out, but we can attach our water directly to the frame of the tunnel house. This is where we're going to run our drip irrigation from. When they arrived, me and Dad actually stood one of them up, and at the time that we were planning this, there was 2 different tunnels we could choose from. There was the high tunnel and the low tunnel. We ended up going with the low tunnel, and I think we made the right choice because this thing is absolutely huge. Okay, just a quick little update. I'm actually harvesting lettuce at the moment, but the guys have started. They've measured it all out and they've started drilling the holes for the posts, the anchor posts to go in. So let's go and have a look. This is very exciting. Anyway, that's the update for the moment. I have got some cos lettuce that I need to harvest, and I will keep you posted. I was just washing the salad and I looked out and I saw the first 2 hoops are up. Wow, here comes the 3rd one. So cool! So yeah, hoops are going up. We've got cross bracing to go between the hoops so that we can use them to support our trellis crops like cucumbers and tomatoes and things. And there's some side supports to go in. This thing is going to be super strong. The beds seem to be doing okay in there. They haven't been crumpled too badly, but yeah, it's gonna look so good. I'm really excited. This is a big day for us. It is just after 7 o'clock on Friday morning. Yesterday the team finished about 3 o'clock. It got really hot out here and they had gotten most of the structure up. We did have a few adjustments that we wanted to make. It's got cross braces in it, which was actually something that they custom built for me because I really want to be able to use this for my trellised crops, right? Tomatoes, cucumbers, and I want to be able to support them off the frame of the tunnel. There's actually a really specific way that I've been looking at doing it, and it's the way they do it at Neversink Farm. So I'm gonna try and set that up. It won't be until next season, it won't be until spring, summer that we do it, because we are right in the middle of summer now. I've already got all of my tomatoes, cucumbers established over here, so I figured we would just use this over winter for, I haven't even decided what's going in here yet. I've got 7 beds in here, 6 established. We've got 1 new one to build. We decided to go this way a little bit further. We've got water just over here, and I wanted to have access to that inside the tunnel. So the cross braces here, when they initially put them up, I felt like they were a little low. And even my dad, he's really tall, he kind of walked through and they were just skimming the top of his head, and it was like, oh, we need to maybe lift these up a bit higher. So the team have been so good. All of my requests, they've been like, yes, we can do that. So we had them lift this up a little bit. I can still just reach it. I've actually got a bit of harvesting to do this morning because we've got a market this afternoon and our farmers market tomorrow morning. I need to harvest radishes, which are actually in this bed right here, so I am gonna try and quickly go ahead and do that before the team get here. We just got the word that the plastic is about to go on, which means the structure's finished. This is exciting. As you can see, the plastic is on. It is all finished for now. It did take a day and a half actually, and then I didn't get to check in with you guys again over the weekend because we had the farmers markets, but here it is, the finished tunnel. We started laying a bit of the weed mat back down again. We're going to have weed mat running right around the outside of it and in the front entrance area. I guess we're going to call it the entrance area. We are going to close it in a little bit more towards winter. For now, we're just leaving the ends wide open because it's so hot. We are still using our sumi soakers to do overhead watering. I've got all of the parts for drip irrigation, which I need to start setting up. I'm not too worried about overhead watering in here for now. The crops that I've got in here, they'll be okay with that, but the whole idea of the tunnel is to keep the water off the foliage of the plants, so I will get that installed as soon as I can. I wanted to give a big shout out to Quiedan. They were absolutely fantastic. I had a lot of questions, and I even wanted really specific things like the cross bracing for my trellising. I wanted a really specific width, so that I could fit in the 6 existing beds plus add another one, and they were very accommodating. They've been amazing through this whole process, and it was super quick, and they installed it too, which was awesome. The other options that we were looking at, we were going to have to install it ourselves, so this was just super stress-free. I could carry on with all of my normal daily activities, which involved harvesting, washing and packing when this was being put up. I have already mentioned, but I'll mention it again, our beds, the dimensions of our beds are 14 meters long, 75 centimeters wide, and we have 30 centimeter pathways in between each one. We've got 7 beds and 5 pathways. So a little bit more work to do in here. Irrigation, we bought some wooden boards that we're going to put up along the edge of the tunnel house just to help keep the soil in. I haven't quite finished putting down the weed mat. I've got a little bit more weed mat to go down, and then towards winter we'll look at closing in the ends. That is going to be all for this video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.